Hi guys, good evening everyone. How are you? I hope you people are doing well. My name is Shivam Pandey and I welcome you all to this lovely platform of Careerwill GS English Medium. Now, as you people know, in this particular section, we're going to talk about the concept of the river. Okay. Now, we are talking about actually the floodplains. Okay. So, the main topic is the floodplains. Floodplains. Guys, before knowing the floodplains, we should know about the concept of rivers. So, what are the floodplains? Floodplains are the floodplains are the result of the fluvial action. Okay, floodplains floodplains are the result of fluvial action. Floodplains are the result of fluvial action. And before knowing the floodplain, we should know the concept of the river. Write down this also. Before knowing we should know the concept of rivers. And trust me guys, this class is going to be the very important class for your exam point of view, because in this particular section we're going to talk about the lot many things which are related to the rivers. Okay, so this class is going to be the very important, because in this particular section we're going to talk about the conceptual things which are related to rivers. Okay, now guys, next heading, what is the concept of river? Concept of river. When we talk about the concept of river, what do you people understand by the river? How you will define a river? Any flow of a stream is considered as river, or is there any specific characteristic that we will denote that particular flow stream as river? Is there any specific characteristic? Yes, sir. There is a specific characteristic to define the flow of a stream as river. The definition is a river is defined as, write down the definition. A river is defined as a river is defined as a stream of water, a stream of water that covers a distance, that covers a distance of at least 500 kilometers and has the and has the and has at least 1 million liter of 1 million liter of water. 1 million liter of water. So guys, this is the definition of the river that we all need to understand about the definition of the river. What is river? River is defined as a stream of water that covers a minimum distance of 500 kilometers and has at least 1 million liter of water. That stream of water is considered as the river. Rest, none of the stream of water is considered as river. Okay, the very first thing that we should, after this guys, after this particular thing, we should know about the source of river. What are the sources of river? Okay, we have the different sources of river that we people should know. We have to know about the source of river. Guys, when we talk about the source of river, we have the different sources of river, and the very first and the very common source of river is the glacier. The very first source. Okay, it is divided. We have the four different type of sources of river. The very first source is the glacier. Glacier. Guys, what are the glaciers? Glaciers are the huge mass of ice present above the snow line. They are the huge mass of ice present above the snow line. So this is the definition of glacier. Now let us try to understand what is the, when we talk about the glaciers, guys, here we have suppose this is the mountain. Okay, suppose this is the mountain. Okay, and here we have the another mountain like this. Let me draw it in proper way. We have the mountains like this. We have the mountains. Guys, this is the snow line. This is the snow line of the mountain. The snow line is at the altitude of 4500 meters that I had told you when we were discussing about the greater Himalayas. In that particular section, I had told you about the things. Roshan, definitely it is very useful in SSC CGL. If you are preparing for one day examination, if you are preparing for SSC, if you are preparing for State Public Service Commission, this session is going to be very useful. Trust me, it's my promise to you people that this session is going to be more than sufficient for your examination. But the thing is that this particular channel is dedicated for English medium students who are not be able to understand the Hindi or not be able to compile the notes in English. Okay, for those this particular channel is dedicated. So we have some limitation to deliver the lecture in English only. Okay, so that's why this is the reason. I hope you will understand, Roshan. Now, buddy. Here we have the snow line. This is the snow line. And remember one thing, guys, above the snow line, all the precipitation is in the form of the ice. So here we have the presence of the glaciers above the snow line like this. Guys, above the snow line, these glaciers are in the form of solid because above snow line temperature is in the minus. But due to the gravity, when these glaciers started sliding downward direction, when they come below the snow line, then they start melting. Okay, when these glaciers, due to the impact of the gravitational force, just give me a minute. Gravitational force. Due to the impact of the gravitational force, these glaciers started sliding the downward direction. When these glaciers come below the snow line, then they started melting, and due to the melting, there we see the formation of the pre-stream and we see the formation of the rivers. Okay, this is the river. Okay, or you could say that these are the pre-stream, these are the pre-stream, and here we have the rivers. Okay, I'll give you the clear-cut explanation of pre-streams and river also. Now, buddy, after this particular thing, when we talk about the next thing, the examples of glacier rivers are Ganga river. Next example is of the Brahmaputra. Next example is of the Amazon. We should also know the examples of the glacier river. After this, the next source of river after glacier is the glacier lake. Okay, next source is the glacier lake. Guys, when we talk about the glacier lake, what happens in glacier lake? Guys, in glacier lake, glacier sliding over the mountain and also putting the abrasive force, which is relatively huge, and the reason where glacier moves, it creates a huge depression. Okay, when glacier lake, when we talk about the glacier lake, so here we have the mountain. Okay, let me draw the mountain in small place. Here we have the mountain. This is the snow line, and the glaciers are sliding on the surface of the mountain due to the impact of the gravitational force. Guys, glaciers are the huge mass of ice. Their weight is heavy. When they are sliding, this glacier is sliding on the surface of the mountain, and due to this they exert the abrasive force, and due to this a huge depression is formed over the mountain. Now guys, now let me explain this particular thing. What happens? Suppose my hand, this is the surface of the mountain, and this is the glacier. This glacier is constantly sliding down on the surface of the mountain, and this particular glacier is exerting the abrasive forces over the surface of the mountain. Constantly it is rubbing the surface of the mountain, and due to this particular thing, it is creating the frictional force over the surface of the mountain, and due to the frictional force, the topmost layer of the mountain will get eroded, and due to this, there will be the formation of the deep depression over the surface of the mountain. I hope you people are getting these points. Okay, now guys, I hope you people are getting these points. After this particular thing, what happened? After this particular thing, when these glaciers are constantly sliding below the surface of the mountain, then there we see the we see this is the snow line, and glacier is constantly sliding below, then there we see the formation of the deep depression, and technically this particular deep depression is known as cirque. This deep depression is known as cirques. And guys, when another glacier started sliding below the snow line, then it get started melting, and due to the melting, its water gets accumulated in this particular cirque. And when the water gets overflow, then here we see the form of the pre-stream, and here we have the formation of the glacier river. Okay, then there we will see the formation of the glacier river. Okay, this is the glacier lake. This is known as the glacier lake. And remember guys, here this is the pre-streams, and these particular streams are known as the glacier river. These are the pre-stream. When these pre-stream comes down the mountain, then it is considered as river. And the example of glacier river are river Indus, and after river Indus we have the next major example of this particular river, that is the Shatluj river, okay, which is the tributary of Indus, the river Shatluj. Okay, so these are the things. After glacier lake, we have the next type of origin of the river, that is the surface lake. Now buddy, let's talk about the surface lake. Guys, when we talk about the surface lake, remember one thing: surface lake origin is same as explained by the Cobers, that region with softer rock, and due to the abrasive forces in this region there is the formation of the deep depression. The explanation of the surface lake, the explanation of the formation of surface lake is same as explained by Kober, that the region with softer rock, get eroded due to the abrasive force, that is the wind action, and there we see the formation of deep depression. I request you people to see the previous lectures, because in previous lectures I had told you about the Kober and all things and everything. We have this surface. Suppose this is the surface, and here we have the different heterogeneous rock structures. Okay, suppose here we have igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock, and wind action is constantly working over it. Wind is constantly putting its abrasive force. This is the wind action. Due to the abrasion, the softer rock will get eroded and there will be the formation of the deep depression over the surface. This was told to us by Kober. Okay, according to this, here we will see the formation of deep depression. Okay, here we will see the formation of deep depression like this, like this. We will see the formation of deep depression like this, buddy. Okay, and guys, remember with time, here we will see the formation of clouds. Okay, and with precipitation will there, then this depression will get overflow. This depression will get overflow. When this depression will get overflow, then there we will see the formation of the surface lake. Okay, surface river lake. Okay, these are the things. Overflow due to the heavy precipitation. Here we have the overflow of the surface lake due to precipitation. This is the thing that we should. Okay, and remember one thing. The example of this particular river is river Nile. We have Blue Nile and we have the White Nile. We will talk about this thing also. Okay, the best example is river Nile. Clear? Are we good about these things? Do let me know in the comment section, buddy, everyone. Okay, Roshan Das. Clear, buddy? Now. And this is the deep depression due to the presence of soft rock. Deep depression due to the presence of soft rock. So these are the things that we people should. Are we good about these things? Now, buddy. We have the glacier lake. We have the surface lake. Now we have to talk about the next major thing, that is the aquifers. Now guys, what are the aquifers? Aquifers are the sedimentary rocks which are completely filled up with water. Okay, we have to talk about the aquifers. Next one is the aquifers. What are the aquifers? Aquifers are the sedimentary rocks which are completely filled up with the water. They are the, let me change the color of the pen. They are the sedimentary rock which are completely filled up with water. So these are the things. Now. What happened? Guys, I guess you people might have seen the sponge. Okay, sponge. That cartoon is also there. what's the name of that particular cartoon? I couldn't recognize that thing. SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, yes, SpongeBob SquarePants is there. So you people might have seen the sponge. So what happened when we put the sponge over the liquid, then that particular sponge will absorb all the water over the surface. Okay, when we squeeze that sponge, then water will come out from that particular sponge. Okay, after squeezing that sponge, are you getting the point what I want to say? When we put the sponge over the surface, over the wet surface where water is poured all over the surface, then when we put the sponge over that particular surface, then sponge will absorb all the water because it is porous. Okay, water will get absorbed in its spores, and when we squeeze that sponge, the water will come out from that particular pores. Okay, so these are the things that we should. After this buddy, after this particular thing, after this particular thing, when we talk about the sponge, remember one thing. The sedimentary rocks are the porous rock. Okay, let's see what happened. Here we have the mountain. Okay, here we have the mountain, and remember one thing, that mountains are made up of the heterogeneous rock structure. So we have the sedimentary rocks. These are the sedimentary rocks, and they are highly porous. Okay, we have the sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock. Okay, we have the sedimentary rock. These are the sedimentary rock, guys. Sedimentary rock, and when there is precipitation, here we see the precipitation, here we have the precipitation, guys. Sedimentary rocks will absorb maximum water because they are the porous. They will absorb maximum water. They will absorb maximum water. Okay, they will absorb the maximum water. Okay, and this precipitation will happen in summer season, in June and July, because temperatures are maximum, and when temperatures are maximum, then they will be in the expanded form. Due to this, water will enter in the spore. Okay, they will absorb maximum water because they are in expanded form due to high temperature in summer. Okay, and what happen in winter? When they absorb the maximum water, the water will get filled up in these particular spores. Okay, here we have the sedimentary rock that has absorbed the maximum water. Okay, now after this, in winters we see the things in winter. In winters, the temperature reduces, and in that particular scenario, it will get contracted. When there will be the contraction, then the spores will get contracted. When spores will get contracted, then the water that is absorbed in these particular spores will come out from the mountains. Okay, and what happened in winters? In winter, we have the mountain. Okay, and here we have the sedimentary rock, which is filled up with water. Okay, it will contract due to the low temperature. It will contract. It will contract in winters, and the accumulated water will come out from the spores, from the pores. Okay, so it will look like this. Like, have you seen that? You might have listened that in some magical form the water is coming out from the mountain. That is not the magic, that they are the aquifers. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, and remember one thing, that these aquifers, okay, the combined stream, we have the pre-streams, we have the pre-streams, and these pre-streams will get connected with each other, and there we see the formation of river. Now guys, remember one thing, these river are the seasonal rivers. Okay, these rivers are the seasonal rivers. These are the seasonal rivers. Are we good about these things, guys? Do let me know in the comment section, everyone. Please, everyone, do let me know that are we good about these things or not, so that we can move forward. Okay, come on guys, hurry up, everyone. Now guys, now, after this, let's talk about the thing that is the first. Let me check the things, guys. Do let me know in the comment section that are we good about the things or not, please, everyone, so that we can move forward. Now buddy, now after this, let's talk about the trajectory of the river. Okay, what are the things that river see in its path? Now we have talked about the sources of the river. We have the 4 different sources of the river. We have glacier lake, okay, we have surface lake, and last is the aquifers. So these are the things that we had talked about. Now after this particular thing, let's move towards the next section, and the next section is the trajectory of the river. Now guys, let's consider this as the source of river. Let's say this is the source of river. Source could be anything. It could be the glacier, it could be the glacier lake, it could be the aquifer. Okay, anything it could be, but we will consider this as a glacier. Okay, because picture will be clear from this particular thing. This is the source of river. Now river always originates in the form of pre-stream, as we have seen. River always originates in the form of the pre-stream, like this, like this. What are these? These are the pre-streams. Okay, these are the pre-streams of the river. Clear? These are the known as pre-stream. With time, they get connected with each other. Okay, with time they get connected with each other and they move forward like this. They move forward in upright direction like this. Okay. Now guys, remember one thing. Now remember one thing. From source, from source till the point where we have the one pre-stream. This particular thing is known as the rivulets. They are known as the rivulets. Okay, they are the rivulets. And remember one thing: this particular region, which one? The region from the origin until here, till here. This particular region is known as the watershed region of river. This is known as the watershed region of the river. These are the rivulets. Okay, these small streams are known as the rivulets. And before the formation of the river, the very two streams are known as the pre-stream. Before the formation, before the origin of the river, source of the river is different and the origin of the river is different. The before the origin of the river, the very two streams are known as the pre-stream of river. So these are the pre-streams. They are the pre-stream, where these two pre-stream get combined with each other. That particular place is known as origin of the river. This particular place is known as the origin of the river. This is the origin of the river. Remember, this particular place is known as the origin of the river. Are we good about the source and the origin? Remember guys, source could be somewhere else and origin is somewhere else. Remember this thing. Source of river Ganga is different, but origin of river Ganga is different. Source of river Ganga is not one. There are many sources of river Ganga, but origin is one. Remember this particular thing. This is going to be the very important one for your exam point of view. Okay. Are we good about this thing? Now guys. Now, from the origin of the river, river started moving downward direction like this. And guys, river travels from mountainous region to the plains. It travels from higher altitude to lower altitude. Then it is considered as the downslope movement. River travels from mountainous region. Write down this thing. That river travel from mountainous region towards the plains, from mountainous region towards the plain. And remember one thing, it is traveling from mountainous region towards the plain, that is from higher altitude to lower altitude. Okay, river is moving like this, in this particular direction. Remember guys, this particular thing is also considered as the downslope. Gravitational force will act and there will be the high velocity. This thing is considered as downslope. Write down. This particular thing is considered as downslope. And the gravitational force will be high. Due to this, the velocity of river will also be. So this is the thing that we should know first. Okay, are we good about these things? Do let me know in the comment section. So these are the things that we should. Now guys, now. When river is in its upper course, when river is in its upper course, okay, when river is in its upper course, then it will be in the destructive nature. The nature of river would be destructive. Okay, these are the things. In upper course, remember one thing, that velocity will be high, and due to the high velocity, the river will be in the destructive force. Anything which comes in the path of the river will destroy that particular thing. Write down. This is the upper course of the river. Write down. In the upper course of the river, its velocity would be high, due to this, its velocity would be high. Due to this, it will be in the destructive nature. Guys, when velocity will be high, the nature of the river will be destructive. River will destroy everything which comes in the path of the river. River will destroy that particular. Okay, remember this thing. Remember this one. Okay, like this. Now guys, now. Here we will see the formation of the V-shaped valley. Here the formation of V-shaped valley is observed. Okay. Now, due to the destructive nature, the formation of V-shaped valley is there. Guys, when we talk about the V-shaped valley, how does it look like? How does V-shaped valley looks like? When we talk about the V-shaped valley, when we talk about the V-shaped valley, remember one thing. It looks like this. The width, it is the width, and here we have this is the height. Remember guys, width is always less than the height in V-shaped valley. This is the basic feature of the V-shaped valley. In the upper course of the river, you will always find the V-shaped valley. Okay? Are we good about these things? Do let me know in the comment section, everyone. After this particular thing, when rivers enters into plain, okay, I hope this trajectory of river is clear to you people. River is in its upper course. In upper course of the river, its velocity is high. Its velocity is high because river is moving downslope where gravitational force will act upon it, and due to this the velocity of river is high. When velocity of river is high, then there we see the formation of the V-shaped valley. Okay, now guys, this is all about the upper course of the river. After this, we have to talk about the middle course and the lower course. So about the middle and lower course, we'll talk about them in our next class or in tomorrow's lecture. Okay, so this is all for today. I hope you people enjoy this lecture. Thanks a lot, Jai Hind. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. If you have any kind of doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I'll resolve your each and every doubt. Okay, so this is all for today. Bye bye. Thank you and Jai Hind. Thank you so much, guys. Bye, everyone.